Hey there! I'm gonna make an update on my continuation of gender therapy. This past Thursday I went to Amsterdam to continue my gender therapy. I had an appointment with a psychiatrist. Last year, September, I had a first meeting with the gender team in Amsterdam at the hospital there, and I had to wait now for 10 months to continue. The psychiatrist I spoke to now who I will be talking to every month now for another 5 times. He's a young guy, like early 30s. I have a few things that I wrote down that I wanted to mention. It feels good after waiting for 10 months to be in the process again. Something I find a bit difficult. The psychiatrist decides what we're going to talk about, and I have to tell him about that. It's checking if there's nothing else wrong or nothing else that can interfere with this dysphoria. So it's like checking up if what I feel is right, and if it's, I don't know, it's I understand it because I'm a psychology student, so I know how to ask people questions, and if you're not getting a full answer, how to ask it in a different way so you do get the answer. So I think I just have to be honest with the guy and trust him that I know he has the best interests in helping me, so it's just that I find it difficult because to friends and family around me, I am the one who decides when to talk about it or how I want to respond to it, and now I can't really do that. I have to dig deep in the nasty stuff, in the hard feelings and stuff like that. So it can be difficult, but we talked about childhood, puberty, and started off with all that stuff. I thought it was pretty intense because I had to dig deep to think about lonelier periods in time. Like in my puberty, at some points I felt quite lonely and thought, well, if this is life, what am I doing here? It's not really a fun place, or didn't really have a lot of friends at that time. And when I found out I liked girls, I thought that would be a relief in my uncomfortable feeling of myself, but that didn't happen. So it was I was quite unhappy and didn't know where that uncomfortable feeling came from and what to do about it. So that was, not fun. I got some homework to do. Well, sort of homework. I gotta write a life story about myself, about my life in general, and how the dysphoria came about, when it started out, or when I started feeling uncomfortable and all that fun stuff. And further along in the process, I have to bring one or both of my parents so he can get information about me besides information that comes from myself, and he can see how they experience me and how that was for them in my childhood and stuff. So conclusion of that is that I'm glad it's continuing the process, though it's going to be an intense period of time. It's gonna, yeah. Second thing I wanted to talk about was support groups. For about a year and a half, I think, maybe now, or a year, I don't really know, year and a half. I have been going to a support group, and that's in Amsterdam. I live a bit in the south of the Netherlands, so it's kind of far away to always go there, and it costs money to go there by train. So a few weeks ago, I started looking if there was support groups that was a bit closer to home, and I did find something that's 5 minutes from my house, so that's pretty cool. A few weeks ago, I first met the person who started that support group, and he told me about what it was about and what the purpose of it was. And last Wednesday, there was a meeting where I went to, and that was pretty cool because it was not only FTMs but also MTFs. It was not a really big group, but I don't really mind that because it's intense anyway, talking to new people about it, and you have to trust them. And also that the MTFs, it's interesting to hear it from the other side because it's, on one hand, it's kind of like same problems, but on the other hand, they have also different problems from us, and we can understand. We want what they have, and they want what we have. So that's pretty interesting. So I'm pretty glad I found that place to go to. It's also once a month on Wednesday. And yeah, that's about it for now. So see you later.